Stormtroopers! On the double! Fire!
Hey guys, Luke and Todd here, and in this video we'll be talking about the 7th season of the Clone Wars. When we first found out that a final season was coming, we were more excited about it than anything else ever since Disney bought the Star Wars brand, and the feeling was glorious. Sadly, that was in 2018, and in other words, a long time ago, as a lot of things have gone to shit since then regarding Lucasfilm. With them, it's become about attacking their fanbase, calling them racist and sexist for not liking their products, and outright disrespecting the people that have kept Star Wars alive for 40 years. Also, they've been constantly pushing their ideologies into Star Wars, which is something people don't want to see, especially since an overwhelming majority of the planet doesn't support their leftist ideology. Star Wars used to be for everyone, and now it's pandering only to the SJW crowd.
You need anything?
Equal rights?
One of the things that is the most alarming about the company is that they added an alphabet couple into the kids show Star Wars Resistance. That alone says a whole lot about the Hollywood nutjobs that are making entertainment, especially because it's something kids should be kept away from because they are children and they are very impressionable. Keep that in mind at all times when it comes to the future of Star Wars and the people we're dealing with here, because then their immorality will never surprise you in any of their products. Let children be children and stop with the propaganda bullshit. Why we mention this is to let you know that everything and anything can go wrong with even the best of products such as the Clone Wars.
Don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world.
At the time of making this video, only the Bad Batch episodes have come out, which were basically already released way back in 2015, although without the finished animation. There is nothing wrong about these 4 episodes at all, as the animation looks fantastic, the story is on point, and it is simply the Clone Wars which to us has always been amazing. Nonetheless, a few scenes have been cut out which were originally there, which is quite alarming regarding the entirety of the season. The first one that they took away was from episode 2 of season 7, which was the Padme Amidala nose art scene.
Hey, what's with the nose art?
That's our girl, the Naboo senator. We check her out on the holoscans.
Yeah, she can negotiate with me anytime.
Let's get aboard.
That is not staying there.
The scene is quite funny and reveals that Rex kinda knows about Anakin's wife, although the best part is Wrecker. There is simply nothing wrong with this scene whatsoever, especially since the boys like the girl. At first our thoughts were that an attractive woman is not feminist, and they were triggered by the scene since that is what Lucasfilm does in the current year, although the scene that they replaced it with was much better at serving the story, especially since it's their last season and we're almost at the beginning of Revenge of the Sith. Anyway, we just don't see any reason why both of the scenes couldn't have been kept, but we have our suspicions about it. Since the new scenes serve the overall Star Wars story very well, it might have been a creative decision, although since it's leftist Lucasfilm we're dealing with, then it could have very well been a purple-haired trigger decision, which we hope it wasn't. We shall most likely never know, but still, at least the new scene was very good. Next up, we have the scene that was cut out of the 3rd episode because it was too graphic, as they say. Now this decision was literally censorship from Disney's part because by their opinion, it was something too violent. The scene simply wasn't in the episode, and the devastator threat in it wasn't really a threat without the scene.
Bring in a test subject. We develop many technologies here, and we offer them to the highest bidder. As you are about to see, the organic decimator will make a great weapon for a droid army to use against clones.
Stop! You can't!
Oh, but I can. The Techno Union owns everything on this planet, including the primitives. Activate the decimator. The energy tentacles seek out organic matter. When one of them finds its target, the rest zero in and all organic tissues are vaporized.
This stupid decision took away from the storytelling a lot, and it's all based on them being triggered about something that is offensive to them. It's as if they haven't seen the rest of Star Wars and wish there is plenty of much worse things than this. Sorry, our statement needs correcting. They actually know nothing about Star Wars. All they know at Lucasfilm is to get triggered and virtue signal their propaganda. Star Wars isn't only for kids, it's for everyone, so stop using kids as a defense for criticism, especially since you're adding homosexuality, pansexuality, feminism, and all the other goodies that come with it. These things that they are doing are disappointing to say the least, and we were wrong for being excited about the Clone Wars when the trailer came out, as this is not what it was originally intended to be. We thought that the Clone Wars was the safest thing in the world thanks to Dave Filoni, but we were so wrong because we forgot that we're dealing with Hollywood, aka the biggest hive of scum and villainy. Also, they had to change the ending of the scene of the 4th Bad Batch episode as well for reasons unknown. I mean, instead of having the clone outcast the Bad Batch receive medals along with Echo, they just bail on that and choose to be outcasts instead of being with the rest of their brothers. Very smart move, Lucasfilm.
Let's hear it for the Bad Batch! I knew he could do it, boys!
A character called Nick Sokami was originally meant to be in the Ahsoka episodes, which at this point in time are not out yet, and it's already known that he was written out of the episodes and replaced by 2 sisters, which of course have to look like typical modern day feminists with shit for hair. Just imagine what would happen if we gender swapped a female character into 2 male characters. Not to mention that Nix is so-called Asian and not just a white guy. Also, Nick Sokami was supposed to be sort of a love interest to Ahsoka Tano, which brings us to this conclusion. Is the Clone Wars gonna get woke and add what the kids show Star Wars Resistance already has in it? We sure as hell hope not, but there are plenty of people wishing that it does happen simply to spite on us and other fans who had hoped for something good in their favorite series.
Wait till they figure out Ahsoka has a female love interest. It's gonna implode their minds. They're gonna like
what is it?
The girl their crush for the last 10 years, they realized it was all a lie. She never liked Lux. They used to dream they were Lux.
Nonetheless, these idiots only showed what they truly are. Anyway, probably the worst part about the Clone Wars censorship is that once fans began to notice the missing scenes, they of course started to criticize Disney, which is something a company should expect from its customers. And what did Disney do? They started taking down the original episodes which were released to the public in 2015 because they had the scenes that were missing. It is simply unbelievable how pathetic this company is. The only thing they seem to be doing is thinking about their agenda and what the SJW Twitter mob is gonna tweet, and of course the most famous thing, damage control. We have never in our lives seen a more stupid company than Lucasfilm. They absolutely have no idea what they're doing. As soon as they open their stupid mouths, they screw something up. They're taking down and blocking the unfinished episodes that they gave to the public simply because they can't take criticism. This is what we can all expect from a company focused only on their agenda and nothing else. Lucasfilm used to be our favorite company, but since Disney took over, in our eyes, they're worse than even EA. This is what needs to happen in that incredibly stupid company.
What in the fuck is going on here? What is going on? You,
I am fucking up,
do
chef.
me a big favour.
Yes, chef.
Yeah? Get your apron off, get packed, and fuck off out! First, get out! Get out!
Yes, chef.
Who's next? Get your shit together and salvage what's left.
Yes,
but
chef.
all of you, fucking wake up! Now! You, and you, fuck off! Get out!
So in the end, what are we even supposed to expect from Star Wars apart from their agenda as it's being shoved even into the Clone Wars? We sincerely hope we are wrong about everything.
We don't know what else to tell you guys, but we just don't want to care about Star Wars anymore because with these people, it's almost hopeless. I mean, just take a look at the High Republic era and it's already turned to shit with their piece of garbage agenda. Lucasfilm either has the most stupidest people we've ever seen working there, or they're the smartest and know exactly what they're doing. It's very possibly both, and none of it is a good thing for this fractured franchise. Also, they don't seem to understand that some people like us do not subscribe to their ideologies and never will, as it's against our morals, our values, our culture, and our faith. There's a reason why Star Wars used to be for everyone, because no party was shoving its agenda into it and everyone could enjoy it as it was something for all of humanity, no matter where you're from. It had the universal message of redemption of the irredeemable and the light overcoming the darkness, which is something all of us can look up to. We can easily say that what they're shoving down everyone's throats, over 95% of the planet never supported it and never will. As far as we're concerned, they can do whatever they want with their lives, as it's none of our business, but at least leave your life-filled opinions away from your workplace. Anyway, for more serious topics, check out our BitChute channel where we talk about more serious things like this, as YouTube is also a place where they censor people for free speech that doesn't suit their views. The link for a BitChute channel is in the description down below. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, and God bless.
This party's over.